If you've been struggling financially or have ever lived paycheck to paycheck and wondered if making more money would fix your problems or would it change you as a person, then this video is for you. My name is Morgan Rainey, but you can call me Lil Mo. And thank you so much for giving me the most valuable thing you have, your time. Welcome to my channel. I am so excited. We've been in the south of France for the past 2 weeks, and we just are back for our weekly live. So thank you so much. Without you, this channel would literally not even exist. Thank you for 47,637 subscribers. That is so crazy to me. If you find these live videos valuable, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Share this with a friend. Comment your name. Why do you want to make more money? That's what I want to know. I want to know. For me, it was never even about the money. It was about being able to live life on my own terms. So a lot of you might have found me because I have these viral videos that are basically like how to make this much money. I made this much money. And honestly, I hate videos like that. I hate leading with money, but it's probably what got you here. It's what works on social media to grab people's attention. But I grew up broke in a trailer park with a single mom and three sisters. My husband grew up in a trailer. He was a sugarcane farmer most of his life. And we never had money growing up. So having money now is kind of weird. And I just wanted to have a very vulnerable live. And I wanted to tell you how it has changed our life and has it changed us as people. So, what do you think? Do you think that when somebody gets money, it changes them? Comment yes or no. I would really love to hear your take on this because, let's find out. Because going from a broke waitress in a trailer park to a self made millionaire by 30, thanks to Amazon and a lot of hard work, our life totally changed for good reasons, for not so good reasons. But I think anybody who says money doesn't buy happiness has never really been that broke. Because while money might not fix all your problems, it sure as hell alleviates a lot of financial stress that causes you a multitude of issues. Money is a tool that allows you to bless a lot of people. It allows you to it allows whenever your dog needs ACL surgery, you can afford it. When your kid needs to go to the doctor, you can take off work and go. So I think it is a very vital tool. But let me look at my little notes. So when I was younger, this is what I thought. I thought like designer clothes, luxury cars, fancy things. As someone who never really got new clothes, I was always getting my siblings hand-me-downs, shopping at Goodwill. My mom's a single mom with 4 kids. What else is she supposed to do? I always thought when I grow up, I want to be rich. I want to buy all these fancy luxury items to impress everybody. Well, you know what? Now that I'm financially free, I do not own one designer item. I don't care about any of that because I know how much money is in my bank. I don't need to impress anybody. And if you're around people that you have to dress a certain way or act a certain way to impress them, that's probably not the best people. Because if you lose everything, you built a relationship based on artificial things, right? So I would love to know, what is your thought process on that? I mean, I am so frugal. Heck, I still struggle to pay more than $15 for a meal because I grew up on the dollar menu, and like $15, that's 15 items. That could almost feed our whole family. So it seems a little crazy to me when you grow up with nothing and you get it. It doesn't even feel real. Kind of feels like monopoly money. But I'll tell you some things that have changed about me for the positive. So growing up, my mom was always late for everything. She did not value other people's time or her time because she probably had more time than money. Now, as somebody who I know how much I'm worth per hour, I will never be late to events. My time is so valuable because you can get more money, but you can't get more time. And almost every single successful person that I have ever met, they value time at more than anything else in the world. Now, it has also taught me who you hang out with really, really matters because I'm from a small town in North Louisiana. And I'll be straight up. I was hanging out with a bunch of losers that were not going anywhere in life. It ended up, my little sister got pregnant at 16, and like that was my destiny. Um, it makes me really emotional to talk about this because my life wasn't supposed to be like this. It's a miracle that I escaped where I should have been and what should have happened to me. And I don't share any of this to brag. I just share this to let you know if I can do it, then you can do it too. So this whole live was inspired by a stranger I met on an airplane. Okay. So I was coming home from France. The flight from Paris to Atlanta, Georgia is 9 hours long. And you're walking down the aisle, like, who am I going to be sitting next to? Hope it's nobody smelly or crazy. Well, I won the lottery of the person sitting beside me. So I sat by this 78-year-old man right here. He lives in Seattle. And I posted this video, and this video is actually the one from Instagram. Thank y'all so much for showing it so much love. This video got 2 million views in 24 hours just on that one platform. It got over 4 million views in 24 hours on all of our social medias, which blows my mind. And this man taught me so much about life. And this was actually his first trip he went on since his wife passed away. And he told me he was an entrepreneur. They took a crazy risk. They both had moved to Mexico before they met each other, dropped out of college. Everybody called him crazy. He met the love of his life in Mexico. They moved to Canada. They started a business after they quit their jobs they hated. They didn't make a dollar for 3 years, and they ended up becoming the most successful health food store company in Canada. And they were very, very successful because they didn't listen to people. And he told me, life is really short. You need to go after what you love. And he was a huge, huge inspiration to me, y'all. And let me see. So let me tell you how money has changed our life. So selling on Amazon, this is our past 2 payments that we got. And this is while we were traveling in France for 2 weeks. So one of these, this is almost $20,000 in payments for 1 month because you get paid every 2 weeks. Now, this is not all profit margin. I'm not a person to just be like, I made 100,000 and not mention this is after Amazon fees, but before my cost of my goods. But we average over $500. 300 to 500 a day in profit. Every day is different depending on how many items we sell, but selling on Amazon has changed our life so much to the fact that we started teaching people, and we have thousands of students, success stories like Megan, who hit 100K in sales in less than 11 months. And my husband used to be a sugarcane farmer. They were even able to buy a farm, which is incredible. So if you guys do want to learn more about selling on Amazon, we are having a free training tonight. You can sign up at CajunVenturesMo.com. It's also linked in the description. So I want to answer any questions that you guys have. I get so, being a female talking about finances, I get so much hate online. And you have to realize these things I'm putting out online, I'm always myself, but it is kind of a persona, because if you want to grab people's attention when you only have 7 seconds of their attention span, you got to lead the first 3 seconds with something extravagant. Okay. It's just how social media is. But in our real life, like, we sold 5 million on Amazon, and most people in our life didn't even know we sold on Amazon. So how we are online is just totally different to how we are in real life. Most millionaires don't walk in places saying, I'm a millionaire. I want everybody to think I'm broke. I don't want nobody asking me for money. I don't want anybody knowing my business in real life is the crazy things. So let me check out y'all's questions you have. Hey, Justin, how was food in France? I bet amazing. Brooke and I are very particular eaters, so we ate pretty simple stuff, but the food was amazing. It definitely did not have like all the artificial stuff we have in the US. We just felt healthier. And then also it's a lot more walking. I could just eat a croissant for breakfast every day and be so good with my life. Let's see what I got. Are the two of you still on the influencer program? Yes, we are. So 2 months ago, we pivoted our entire business. About a year ago is when we started doing the program. And in January, we shared it publicly. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. If I'd go back in time, I wouldn't do that. We just got hundreds of people we don't even know were just hating on us every day. They started entire groups like dedicated to bring us down. Anything we did, they just hated us. We don't know any of them, but they hated us. And for our own mental health, we pivoted our business 2 months ago, completely anonymous, you will never see our faces on a review video again. And my gosh, I wish I would have done that from day one. We've been able to automate it. We have been able to make it 3 things we want: passive, private, and profitable, baby. So we just got, they just had a bonus for this or that. We just got a $900 payment for that. So I am obsessed with it. If you guys want to learn more about getting paid to review items, head to kjventuresmo.com/review me. We've helped over 2,000 people get started. Our average client is making about $1,000 their first 30 days, and that's without these bonuses. They have bonuses all the time, but I don't count those because they're limited time. So it's never guaranteed they're going to have them. But we have made, I think the first one we got 2,500. I think we got 2,500 twice, and then that 900. And I only did 19 videos. We got 18 accepted. So that's like almost $6,000 just from bonuses this year, which to me is just freaking crazy. Okay. Do you guys have any specific questions? Drop them in the chat. Let me check them out and see what y'all got going on. But overall, I just wanted to let y'all know, like, making a lot of money does fix a lot of problems. Being able to go to the grocery store and not add every single item up on my phone to see if I can afford it is life-changing. And anybody who says money won't fix everything in your life, once most problems, like a lot of relationship problems, are about money. If you take finances and having to worry about paying your bills off the table, it gives your mind time to focus on things that actually make you happy. You have time and energy to figure out what you're passionate about. So I do think that money can buy happiness, but I think one of the worst things you can do is give a young kid who's never really worked for anything a bunch of money, because easy come, easy go. When you were 16, did you have a job? Comment it in the chat. I worked at Raising Cane's for minimum wage. And you know what? It's the best thing that ever happened to me, because I see all these people whose parents paid their bills throughout college. And I'm not hating, because I wanted to be you. I was so jealous. But a lot of those same people nowadays, they can't budget. They're struggling financially. They might not appreciate everything they have. Not everybody. I understand some majors, you can't really work. But everybody that I know that was hustling, you know what? It gave me the work ethic and appreciation that I have today. And it's what made me a millionaire by 30. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for cutting me off and making me pay all my bills since I was 16. I was so mad at you when it happened, but it is literally the best thing that ever happened to me. I learned very early on in life, nobody is coming to save you, but you can save yourself. And when you don't rely on anybody for anything, nobody can hold anything over your head, and you are 100% in control of your destiny and where you take your life. And I just want y'all to know, if a little country girl from North Louisiana can turn nothing into something, so can you. So my goal every day, the reason we deal with all these hate comments and everything like that, is just to inspire you, motivate you, and let you know that you can do literally anything you want. So I just want to say thank y'all so much for joining me and giving me the most valuable thing you have, your time. Let me know in the chat, what do you want next week's training to be on, and drop any specific questions. I am going to pick the 5 best questions that get the most hearts or thumbs ups on them, and I'm going to screenshot them and answer them live for y'all. So I really hope, if you see this video today, that something so good happens to you today, because you deserve it. And until next week, y'all, go make that money. Bye.